Okay. Right off the top of my head, okay? Tales of the Empire is nothing compared to Tales of the Jedi that happened last year. Not even comparable. Grievous stole the show. Vader was clickbaited hard. He literally sat in a throne, a little dinky throne, mind you. His throne's supposed to be illustrious, elaborate, look good. He had 2 seconds, walks in, and that's it. And we're supposed to think Tales of the Empire is Vader. No. Morgan Elsbeth, fine. You want to build the character, explain things that you should have explained in Ahsoka? All right, whatever. Fine. You base the whole show, half of the show, on that. A wasted opportunity. Tales of the Empire could have been about Vader. It could have been about the Grand Inquisitor. It could have been about Baylan Skoll and Shin Hati and their voyage from Order 66 onwards into Ahsoka. But instead you focus on a character that had little backstory and then was killed so quickly and in such a lame fashion. Then you have Barris Offee, who has remained one of the most questionable characters since the end of the Clone Wars. We all wondered for years, where is Barris? Is she going to come back? Is she going to be the arch rival, the nemesis to Ahsoka? She's the only one that could be literally the antithesis, the evil to the light to Ahsoka in some ultimate showdown. She was evil. She bombed the Jedi Temple. She tried to get Ahsoka framed. She hated the Jedi. And then all of a sudden, she's a good guy. She's like some monk. She cuts off all her hair and she's all of a sudden kumbaya. And then she like gets stabbed in such a anticlimactic way by, what was her name? Lily? I forgot her name. Illy? I don't know. Another character that comes and goes like that in the Reva show. Mind you, gets stabbed just like Reva and Sabine. And if she dies, I mean, where's the continuity here? Qui-Gon is literally the only one that gets shafted in this whole deal. What is this? Amazing animation, amazing music, amazing lighting. The beginning parts felt like Star Wars. The first episode with Elsbeth was amazing. It got me in, man. Got me so excited. Rewind, man. I was freaking losing my mind. I was so happy. I was so excited. Grievous was back. It felt amazing. Felt great. All right, the story's building, this and that. Elsbeth, whatever. Yeah, fine. Cool. Thrawn, awesome. Rook, Pelion, very fun. We get to learn a little bit about the Night Sisters. Cool. There's like a day sister now. Sweet. Barris Offee, she's training. It's part of the Empire. Now we're getting kind of like a Sith Academy. Sweet. Awesome. Dope. Then it just trails into like she like switches up like this. All of a sudden she starts having like cold feet. I mean, just completely sucked out of the world of Star Wars. And she just changes up and becomes like a different character, which I guess, yeah, sure. But I mean, like, we've been waiting so many... It's the same thing as Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi. We've been waiting so many years to see Luke in his prime because we've been wondering, what's he been doing? What's he like now? Same with Barris. We've been wondering, what is she doing? What is she up to? How strong has she gotten in the Force? Is she now evil, like super evil? Is she working with Vader? Is she doing her own thing? And then they just kind of do this in like where she's like, we don't even really see her like full commitment to the dark side or anything, which she was all about. I mean, she tried to literally bomb the Jedi Temple, tried to assassinate all of them. And then it turns into this and then gets stabbed in such a lame way for a character that literally has like no meaning whatsoever. I don't know, man. I don't know who wrote this one. Not feeling it. I mean, Tales of the Jedi, by far my favorite project that has been created since 2012. Vader with a whopping 0 voice lines. Wow. Barris and Vader had so much promise. Disappointing. Started strong, ended lame. Typical Disney. This show was so disappointingly mid. I'm so tired of bad guys suddenly turning good. Yeah, you know, I got the first scent of that with Battlefront 2. How Iden Versio was supposed to be bad, and we were all excited because we were like, oh, cool, we're going to see her in the Empire. We're going to see her in the dark side. Like, you know, that side of Star Wars. And, you know, different point of view. And then all of a sudden, drop of a hat, switches over. And I just thought that was so lame. It's like, you know, like, stick to it, man. You know, like, let's see it. Let's see it all the way through. I mean, yeah, if you're going to turn her into, like, some sort of monk. She switched up real fast, man. It wasn't even, like, you know, a year or anything. It was just full on. They offed Offee. Is she dead? Not sure. So vague. No, I don't think she's dead. Listen. Reva survived 2 of those. One was as a child. The other one, Sabine survived it. Who else got stabbed and survived? I'm gonna guess Maul, but that's a very, very rare case. You didn't even get stabbed, you got sliced in half. But not everybody is Maul. Who else here? Kylo Ren. But at least he's powerful. I was hoping that we would see Barris with Ahsoka at some point. If anyone's gonna redeem Barris, I feel like it would have been Ahsoka. See, that's what I would have liked. I would have loved if Barris and Ahsoka eventually in some ultimate finale meet face to face, and they fight. And in the end, Ahsoka was able to do what Obi-Wan could not with Anakin by turning her back to the light during the fight. And I truly believe that that would have been a much better ending. And then they team up, and they fight the opposition, the bigger bad, whoever it might be, and then Barris can die. Barris can die fighting alongside Ahsoka. Maybe in some sort of like sacrificial effort, whatever. And this causes Ahsoka to go berserk, and she ends up, you know, winning. But she has to go find herself for a little bit because she used a bit of the dark side, or her anger got the best of her, or whatever. Right? Because when someone loves so much, they also have a propensity to be evil if it doesn't go their way. For example, in Legends, Qui-Gon Jinn, his girlfriend, Tall, was killed in a hostage situation. He ended up wandering the desert for days. He was on the brink of turning to the dark side. He was going mad. He was going insane. And in the end, he didn't. It was Obi-Wan's voice that kind of brought him back to the light. And, you know, they're just such cool stories from Legends and stuff that they could have pulled from. But I think that would have been much better. Feels like this is almost generic sci-fi at this point. Lost the mystical feel of Star Wars. No, you know, I can't say that. Like, I can't say it's lost the mystical feel because we had the first episode felt like Star Wars. You know, I would even say all of the Elsbeth episodes felt Star Wars-y. Like, I feel like they kind of trailed off as they went on, and then we got the Barris episode. Man, the first one felt like Star Wars, and then it trailed off, and I always do this. It's always like good, starts really good. You know, the first episode, I give it a 10. All right. The Elsbeth stuff, I honestly would give that even like a 6 to 7. The Barris stuff, the first Barris episode, I give it like a 9. Fun, it was cool. And then the second Barris episode, I give it like a 5. Like a 4. And then the final Barris episode, I'll give it a literally a 1. I love you guys. I hope you had fun. It was nice hanging with you. Hit a like on the stream. Go check out the merch shop. We got this launched finally. You can grab one of these right now. They'll ship out in August. It's a pre-order. And once they're out, they're out. We only have them available for the next 23 days. So there's a countdown. So that's how long you have to get them, and they're gone. And I love these fleeces. They're the most popular product that we have on top of the hats. And yeah, man. Thanks for supporting the channel. Go grab a saber. We still have the sale. 20% off. Theory 20. Grab yourself whatever you like. We have literally everything available. And this sale runs until May 20th, by the way. Love you all. Hope you have a fantastic evening. May the 4th be with you.